Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about how to rent a house in Canada or in Ontario specifically as a new immigrant. So today I'm going to analyze two type of landlord that you might likely encounter while looking for a house or searching for a house rather. So without wasting our time, let's dive into it. Number one type of landlord are those rigid landlord. Those are the landlord that's really focus on the standard procedure or standard requirement for renting house out to a potential tenant. So why this, I will explain to you later. But let's talk about the requirement. Number one requirement, standard requirement, is job letter. You must show that you have a job currently. Two is the pay stub. You must show that the company is really paying you the money, not just the employment letter. So what are the number three? Your ID, your government ID, the approved ID. So what type of government approved ID in Canada is your driving license, your passport. Don't go and bring health card. So as a newcomer, you can say that you don't have this document. The third one is credit report. So in Canada, the credit report, the good credit report starts from, I think, from like 570 and above. So if your credit score is below, there's low chances that the landlord will rent the house to you. Why this? Because it shows that how you manage your debt. Yeah, how you manage your debt, how you're paying your debt. So credit report is kind of like when you get a credit card from a company, they give you a credit card and you use to buy things and you return the money time to time. But if you don't return the money, your credit score becoming low. So this is the reason why the landlord will have to say, okay, let me see, how is this person managing his debt? Does he or she pays his debt early? So number three, a reference contact. So you must have someone that Canada have either work permit or PR or citizen in Canada, not someone from outside Canada or someone with visitors status. So it must be someone in Canada have a permanent status or a citizen. Also employment, you can use your employer. Also, you need to pay first and last month rent. You need to pay first and last month rent. And the last one is security deposit. Why this security deposit? This is just to ensure that you don't damage anything. So by the time you want to move out the house, your landlord or the homeowner will come over to check the apartment and say, oh, everything is okay. Okay, you can get back your security deposit. And so the security deposit is just a deposit that is there till when you are moving out. So the second type of landlord that we're talking about are the flexible landlord. The flexible landlord are those one that would just knowing that you are a new immigrant. So these are the categories that every new immigrant fall into. So because they don't have a job, because they don't have a pay stub ID. So this flexible kind of landlord will, most of them, 80% of them always require like you paying more than 2 months. So most of them start for like you pay 4 months up and above. So and most of this lease, because normally we have a month-to-month lease and 1 year lease. So this this category would make you give you the house for short time, like 6 months, to see, okay, within this 6 months you can settle down, get a job, then we can now extend it to 1 year. But they will have to get a rent deposit that is more than 2 months. So most of them get like 4 months and 6 months and above. So like that. So that is all what they require for you, and the confirmation of your status. So as a new immigrant, you don't have a permanent resident ID already, you don't have a driving license, they can get confirmation of permanent resident or your work, your study permit or your work permit. So these are the flexible type of landlord. So number two, we were talking about the how to search for house, where to search for a house, and the procedure of getting a house. Number one, there's some platform, but I'm going to list out the genuine platform that I know of from my experience. Number one is realtor.car. Number two is Kijiji. Number three is Zolo.car. Number three is Part Mapper. Number four is Facebook Market, Renters.car, and Condos.car. These are the platforms that I know of that are very genuine. And so after searching for the kind of house you are looking for, so what are those requirements that you look for while searching for a house? Number one are some house, the distance, the location. Is it in a location that as a new immigrant where I can easily navigate to my work? Because currently I don't have a car, or is it a place that is close to my school? So you need to look out for this. And secondly, you need to look for some houses include utility. So does this rent include utility too? That's the thing that you look for. And also you might look for a kind of maybe the the cost of the house. Yes, very important. The cost of the house, or does it work in line with my budget? Very important, very important. So once you see this and you search for it, you reach out to the realtor or the homeowner. Please, whenever you're reaching out to them, always ensure that you tell them that you're a newcomer. Explain to them. Don't waste your time and your money. This place might be a distance, so and you might be using Uber. So for you to avoid all this cost, and whenever you get there, you view the house and the realtor started asking you, where's your ID? Okay, for us to proceed, where's your ID? Where's your pay stub? And you say, oh, I don't have a newcomer. So always ensure that you send these details to them before you even go for viewing. So once you send these details, you are honest enough. Okay, the homeowner will say, okay, I like this guy, is honest. I like this lady, she's honest. Come over, let me see you. Let me see the kind of person. So they're like, okay, well, I can try it. I can give it to you. So once you give them a notification that boom, you're here in Canada and you're being honest, and you reach out to them, oh, this, I only have this. So definitely, if the moment the homeowner or the realtor tell you to come over after explaining to him or her about your status, that should give you a green light. But don't go over, waste your time and money and get there and say after. No, don't do that, because they'll be hungry. Like, why have you wasted my time? So those are the key points I have from my experience. So once you reach out to them and say you should come, there's a green light. So when you get there, you see that okay, you like it or not, you might decide to tell the homeowner or the realtor that, yeah, please, I want to back out. But if you like it, the next step is them sending you the lease agreement. So you fill this lease agreement and sign it, and send it to the landlord. Now, they will ask of the moving date. So if your moving date is immediate or next month, just sign the lease agreement. So once you sign the lease agreement, on the day of moving in or before the moving in, you and the landlord need to meet. Please don't ever make a mistake of paying without both of you signing agreement. Your signing does not entitle you to be the present tenant. So until both of you sign, so don't ever make a mistake, please, paying the landlord without both of you signing. And on the day of exchanging the key and the letter, go with your cash or go to the bank or bring a check. Yes, that is how it is. Do the deal. Be smart enough to work this way. So once they hand over the key to you and you pay the money or you pay the check, then you can go ahead. However, apart from the cost of rent, there's some costs that come with it. So these are the utility. Number one, what are those bills? Water bill, gas bill, electricity bill, and home insurance. The homeowner will ask for home insurance. Should in case there's a damage in the house, your insurance will cover it. So it is very easy. It is a must that you have home insurance. So I think from my experience having most of my tenants, the home insurance is around $27 per month, monthly, excluding tax. Yeah. So the next
more video like this, like, share, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.